my name is Jennifer. I am a group exercise instructor and physical therapist. Today's class is a mat Pilates. So just grab a mat, no other equipment needed, and let's get started. Make sure that you are listening to your body during class. I will show modifications, so pick a level that you can stabilize well with but feels challenging. If at any time your belly starts bulging and poofing outward and you're not really stabilizing that back and pelvis well, you've picked a level that's too difficult for you today. So make sure you're really paying attention to your form. And we're gonna just roll all the way down on our backs to get started. We'll just start warming up that core. So roll them down. All right, start with that pelvic floor. So think about closing and lifting that up and in. Transverse abdominal muscle pulls flat to your spine. So really think about zipping that in. Breathing through that rib cage and chest. Press those hands and shoulders into the mat. Engage those back muscles. So keep that core set. Just practice a couple breaths with that to coordinate that. Now maintain that core contraction. Peel the head, possibly the shoulders, shoulder blades and arms off of the mat, and take a look at your stomach. It should not have bulged out and gotten bigger, so make sure that stays compressed down and in towards your spine. If it did poof, lower down to where you can control that. And that goes for all of the exercises in class. All right, now try to come a little higher without letting that belly bulge, and then drop down about halfway. Exhale as you lift. Inhale down about halfway. Exhale, lift. Inhale down about halfway. Exhale, lift. Inhale down about halfway. Now hold it up, bringing the arms overhead on an inhale and an exhale. Inhale, reach. Exhale, down. Inhale, reach. Exhale. Going at your own breath pace. Very few times in class will I have you try to match my rhythm or number of repetitions of exercise. So go at a pace that feels comfortable for your breath. One more time with those arms. And pause. Alternating a march, picking a foot up off of the mat, stabilizing that pelvis. So again, just doing a couple warm-ups. Make sure you're breathing and not holding that breath. One more time. Now side bend into it. Reach towards one foot, back center, other side and center. And again, go with a pace that feels comfortable for you. Exhale, reach, inhale, center. Exhale, reach, inhale, center. One more to each side. Pause at center. Give your neck a little support here. Take your hands and your fingertips, place them right behind your head, create a little hammock for your head to rest into. Bring your knees together and come up on your tippy toes, and I want you to twist. So rotating those knees from one side to the other, getting those obliques warmed up, keeping that belly compressed, pelvic floor in. One more to each side. And hold it center, feet flat, release the head, and roll it back down. Okay, we're gonna start with our head and chest down on the mat. So press those hands and shoulders into the floor. And you're gonna pick those feet up. We're gonna start with the frog press. So flex your feet, pull your toes towards you, knee out and heel together. So you're pulling your knees towards those shoulders. Get that core set. Level one, you're gonna push straight up towards the ceiling, firing those quads and bring those knees back in towards those shoulders. Level two is anything lower than that. So you're gonna press out at some sort of diagonal that feels challenging, but with good form. Strong exhale as you push. Really stabilize through that spine. Kind of test that boundaries of that leg lowering, that press out. Find one that feels, again, difficult, but that doesn't cause that belly to lose that good form. Couple more. Finish one. And push your legs straight up towards the ceiling here to take a rest. We're going to do diamond. You are also going to be in a little bit of a toed out position here, heels together. Your feet are still pulled tight towards you. Little bend in the knees though, okay? So you're creating that diamond shape in between those legs is what that looks like. It is a double leg lower, so keep the hands pressed into the floor, shoulders back, get that core set, and you're going to lower down to where, again, you feel like, okay, I don't know that I want to go any farther because I might lose that form and my back might arch up. Modification for this, bring your feet in and you can do a double leg lower tap towards the floor, okay? And again, at your own pace. Strong with that leg lift. Keep pressing those heels together. How about two more? Finish one. And release the legs all the way down. All right, take a hold of one leg. Roll yourself up into sitting. Feet are flat, knees are squeezed together. We're going to come into a half roll back. So get that belly compressed to your spine, pelvic floor lifted, roll back into that, hollowing out that belly into your back. Stay there for a moment. Just work on that form. Then I want you to see if you can elevate and extend that right leg. Keep it off of the floor. I'm going to push through my heel and really pull my toes towards me so that I really have to fire that quad. You can be on a very straight point here if you would like. Either way, I want you to think about that length in that leg. Okay, really lengthen out that limb. Keep that belly compressed. Then I want you to see if you can take that right leg and go to the corner. So you're going to kind of angle it out about 30 to 45 degrees. And I want you to keep the toes pointed up. So even if you're on a point, think about the top of your foot being straight up for right now. Bring it back in center. And we're going to make that a single movement. Okay, so repetition. Bring it out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and hold. Put the foot down, roll yourself up, hug yourself upward, give your back a little break. And then we're going to do the other leg. Okay. Get yourself set into that good roll back core set position. Extend the left leg out. And again, you can either long point that or flex that foot, push through that heel. Really try to fire those quads. Keep that long neck, shoulders are down and back, away from those ears. Now take that leg to the side and hold. Bring it back center. And then let's do singles. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release that. Roll yourself up and hug yourself tall. All right. Now, we're going to stay here for just a couple more minutes. Take your feet about hip distance apart this time, okay? Reach through those fingertips, engage through that core, roll back into it. I want you to go palms towards each other, and then I want you to open it up. So rotating, looking back at your hand. I want you to stay there. See if you can hold this position. Then your option is, again, some movement with the right leg. You're going to see if you can kick it up and outward. So lengthening that limb, again, as long as you can, firing that quad, and then tap it back down. So kick out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now extend that leg, hold. See if you can grab a hold of that ankle, and I want you to pull yourself around a little bit farther. See if you can rotate and really look back behind you. Your option here, if that hamstring is a little tight, to modify that, you can have a bent knee and be holding this and be really pushing yourself around. We're going to take this one step further while we're here for a little bit of balance. Keep that core connected. Keep looking around behind you. See if you can extend the left leg off of the floor and hold. Bring that left leg in. Bring yourself around. Lower the right leg. Sit it up tall. And we've got the other side. All right, here we go. Connect through that core, roll it back, palms facing each other. Rotate around to the other side, looking back behind you. You can either stay there or extend that left leg. And let's kick it up and down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Hold it up. Grab a hold of that ankle. See if you can pull yourself around farther into that twist. Now, next level, extend that right leg, balance yourself out and hover off the ground. Bring the right leg in, unwind yourself. Put your left leg down, hug it up. All right. Roll it back down onto your back. Extend the legs out straight. We're going to do roll up. I don't think we've done this one in a while. Okay, so legs extended out, squeeze your ankles together, pull your toes towards you on this one, okay? So your quads are really fired, nice and tight. Arms are overhead into a long reach. Make sure as you come back to this start position in between your repetitions that you don't use this as like a prep to arch your back and let your rib cage flare out. You have to keep it down, okay? So ease out of these last few degrees here for your roll up. The goal really is to roll up as like slow as you can and then rolling down as slow as you can. So think about peeling your vertebrae off of the mat, one vertebrae at a time. Hollow that belly in towards your spine. Here we go. Roll, hollow, hollow, hollow in. You're gonna roll over an imaginary ball reaching outwards. So my belly button is really sucked back to my spine here. It is not just a drop down to my legs. It's a lengthen. I want you to sit up tall, really get that spine long. Then roll back, one vertebrae at a time. Ease into those last few degrees so you don't lose that core. Exhale, coming up. Inhale as you sit, and exhale, roll down. And again, going at your own pace. Do one more. I'm not sure how, but I end up moving backwards on my mat. And release when you're done. I gotta reposition myself back onto my mat. Okay. We're gonna do a single leg bicycle, but we're gonna kind of modify this into a half scissor hold and then be bicycling through one leg and then the other. So you're gonna get yourself set in that core. You're gonna come up into that curl position, and I want you to try to extend that left leg. And you are gonna flex it, and you're gonna try to grab a hold of that foot. Now, this is where like a towel or a strap might be handy. Otherwise, you can grab a hold of the calf, the knee. If your hamstrings are real tight, you can keep that knee a little bit bent on this, or just keep your foot on the floor and do our single leg bicycle with that foot in contact with the ground. So pick your level for this leg, take a look at the belly, make sure it stayed down and in, and then I want you to pick up the right foot. You are going to straighten that out and bicycle down, hover off the ground, bend it in, kick it up, and press, okay? So we've got bicycle 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, core set, 7, 8, lengthen that limb, 9, 10, now reverse it, same leg, kick out, strong lift, bend, lengthen, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Switch your legs. Grab a hold of the right, pull that in, and this is going to be that forward bicycle here. Ready? Extend, lengthen 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, belly is tight, 8, 9, 10, reverse, 1, lengthen. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Now, see if you can let go of both your legs. Reach through your fingertips nice and strong. We are going to do unsupported scissor, and we are going to single it. No double pulse with it. So I want you to just scissor strong, strong. Legs are lengthened, lengthened, lengthened. Try to really bring that leg coming in as close to you as you can. Fire those hip flexors. Kick, 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 kick. Take a look at the stomach. What's it doing? 4, 3, 2, 1, and release it down. Come all the way down. Shake those hips out a little bit. Okay, now I want you to roll over to your side. And we're gonna do side frog here first. So kind of like frog that we did on our back, we are gonna be toed out. Heels are going to be turned in and pressed strong together on your forearm. Now the top arm gets to actually support you from behind because you're rolling your hips back into, I call it a butt divot. It's this little space behind that greater trochanter on your femur, that little bony nub that sticks out, and it just kind of settles nicely right behind that bone. So it's a butt divot, okay? So press through your heels, get that hand supported lightly behind you, get that core set in. You are going to be doing the same thing. I'm drawing my knees in towards my shoulders and pressing strong out through my legs just like I did on my back. So from here, press 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, keep going, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. Hold it out. Hold. Now point both of your feet, roll them inward a little bit so they're a little bit more parallel, and you're gonna double leg lift from there. I really want you to think about that top side rib cage. Lift up, down, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We got 5 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Press yourself around to the other side. Forearm down. Extend those legs out to the corner of that mat. Roll back into that little butt divot. Top arm behind you for some extra support. And bring those knees in strong towards your shoulders. Here we go, get that core set. Press 1, strong through the quads. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Now press out, point, roll back parallel. Focus on the top side of that rib cage. Lift 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, belly flat, 8, 9, 12, 13, 14, and 15. Nice job. Release that. Okay, we're gonna work our inner thigh. So you already got a little bit of work with some of those leg lifts. So pick a side. I don't really care which leg that you do first. Come on down, all the way down onto that side. Top leg is just in front, foot flat. So you're gonna be working your bottom leg, all right? Now, if you can drop that knee down and not have it drag your hips forward, you could potentially put that knee flat. My hip does not go that far. So if I have my hips stacked and my back is up against my imaginary wall, that's as low as my knee goes. So I'm gonna use my foot as my base as opposed to my knee, okay? So make sure you pay attention to that form on your body. Push out through your heel. I want you to pull those toes towards you and really contract that quad on the front of that thigh. All right, here we go. Get that pelvic floor up and in, transverse set. Single leg lifts from here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, smooth motion. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, keep going, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, and 30. Now pulses at the top. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29. Hold. Now point and circle. No bigger than dinner plate. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Other direction. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And finally release that down. Whew. Okay, we got the other leg. Flip it around. Come all the way down on that mat. Top leg is your stabilizing leg, okay, to help with that pelvis and back. Bottom leg is what you're working. And again, you can drop your knee if you can and it doesn't drag your hips forward, all right? All right, strong push through that heel on the bottom. Really engage that quad. Get your core set. Single lifts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, still smooth, 10 more, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, pulses, 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Point for circles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Other direction. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, and release. Good inner thigh work. Okay, let's roll over to our stomachs. So come all the way around here. All right, so let's get some back extension, okay, to counterbalance all that flexion. We're gonna do pull strap. So I'm gonna move my water just because I'm gonna end up smacking it. Legs about hip distance apart, and I want them long, okay? So really create that length in those limbs at all times. If your limbs are away from you, really think about that length. I'm gonna start with my arms overhead, and you're gonna have an imaginary strap, right, that you've got a hold of. Think of like a TheraBand or like a lat pull down machine, okay, if you're familiar with that. So raising yourself up once you've got that core set and tight, you're gonna lift, hold, and then you're gonna pull those arms down. I'm gonna move over because I'm gonna hit my wall. You're gonna pull those arms strong down to your side, lifting your chest up even higher, then come back to your start position. Grab a hold of that imaginary strap, pull back, reach, 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 reach down your thighs, lift your heart, and reach back front and center. Pull back, lift, hold, 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 and reach forward. Now you can stay here with your legs extended but touching the floor, or you can hold your legs up, then do your pull strap. Lift, everything nice and high. Body, upper body, and arms reach back forward, but your legs stay where they're at. Keep them elevated if you can. Make sure you're breathing. Do not bloat your belly into the floor here. Keep it pulled to your spine. Inhale and exhale. 2 more times. Strong lift. And reach, pull, strong lift. And reach. See if you can keep those arms and legs extended up. Reach, reach, reach. Long through the arms, long through the legs. Option for this, I want you to reach back behind you, bend your knees, grab a hold of those feet, press your feet up to the ceiling, lifting your arms. And lower down, whatever position you were in, release and shake that back out. Okay, from here, we're gonna do giraffe. So, this does include a push-up type of motion, all right? And then a big leg lift behind us. So I'll show the whole thing, and then if you wanna get going on it, go for it, and then I'll show you the modifications from there, okay? So, tuck your toes, hands underneath your shoulders. You're gonna press yourself straight up into a down dog. So get that core set. I'm gonna push, drop my heels, get my chest down. Now, you've got one leg lift. Up, lengthen it, really squeeze your buns. Tap that leg, lift and squeeze. Bring it back down to your plank and lower yourself back to start. Then you push up and do the other leg. Strong press into that down dog. Lift, tap, lift, bring it in, and lower down. Elbows are sweeping by the sides of your body, so make sure they're not flared out. I want them tight into your trunk, okay? Now you can modify that by coming to your knees for the push-up piece of that, okay? I can push back, tuck my toes, drop into my down dog, do my leg lifts, come back to my knees, and then lower from there, okay? So you're going at your own pace. Squeeze your buns. I want you to really pull that leg as high as you can. Then back to your plank, Slow lower down. Push. It's a lot of big movement, and a lot of times people forget about what the heck they're supposed to be doing with their core. So make sure that's still engaged. Do one more full round, which means left leg, right leg, okay? Right. Okay, once you finish that, come around onto your back. You guys are almost there. We're going to take that single leg bicycle that we did before, but we're going to do it in a bridge. Okay, so you're going to be in a single leg bridge. Roll down. This will help kind of finish off that glute and hip area. And again, get a little bit more of those extensors on the back side of your body. So bring those feet hip distance apart, kind of feet under those knees, hands and shoulders into the mat, get that core engaged, and then press up, boop, right into that nice tall bridge, okay? So you got a nice long line in your body here, your butt and gut are engaged to help stabilize that back and pelvis. Now the goal here is to keep your butt where it's at that level, like it's on a shelf. And then no dipping in those hips. So as you go to raise a leg and you find that side dips down, that's what you're fighting, okay? So get yourself here, make sure you're breathing, pick up that right leg, extend it long, press with your heel, drop down 1, bicycle in, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Reverse that bicycle. Kick 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Strong press through that quad. 8, 9. Hold it up. Haul straight up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Keep going. 11, 13, 14, 16, 17, 19, 20, 21, 22, 28, 29. Hold. Put that foot down. Don't go anywhere yet. Leave it in that high bridge. I want you to lift your heels up and down. Just stay here for a second. Up and down. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, other leg. Keep your bridge. You ready? Extend. Press strong. 1, 2. Keep that pelvis level. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Reverse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Hold. You ready? Pulse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 13, 14, 15, 17, 18, 20, 21, 22, 23, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Put that foot down. Stay in your bridge. Another set of those heel lifts. Okay, so stay strong here. Heel lift. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Hold them up. Now pulse your bridge. Last thing. Here we go. Pulse. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 10 more. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Put your heels down. Lower yourself all the way down. And then pull your knees in towards your chest. Rock that out a little bit. All right, I don't have a watch, but I did set a timer. So we are gonna get stretched here to finish. Okay, put those feet down. While we're here, cross one ankle over on that other leg, and then reach a hold, grab that knee and that ankle, pull everything in towards that chest. If you can, I want you to cradle around that shin area and pull that a little deeper. Listen to your body. And now you get to relax your core and breathe. And release that down. Go ahead and cross the other leg over. Grab a hold of that knee and that ankle. It gives you some control over that. Pull that in towards your chest. And again, if you have that mobility available to you, you can cradle that and pull it in a little bit further. And release that down. Go ahead and roll yourself up. And we are going to get that hip flexor because we did a lot with those leg lifts. So bring it around. Placing that right foot a little bit farther forward than your knee. I want you to drop forward into that hip flexor stretch by placing that foot a little bit farther forward. As you lunge forward into that, then your knee should not be crossing over those toes. So watch that knee angle, okay? If this is a little too intense, I want you to bring those hands to the floor, and that will take it down a level of intensity. Otherwise, stay up here. If you want one more level of intensity to add some trunk extension, you're gonna lift those arms up overhead, and I want you to arch yourself backwards. If you need some support here, you can drop an arm either opposite or same to that hamstring or calf. Release that. Go ahead and switch your feet. Other leg forward. Again, foot a little further forward than that knee. Drop through that hip flexor. Stay upright or come to the floor for your modification. Or if you want to add that trunk extension, bring those arms up and extend it backwards. And again, I can support myself either with the same arm or opposite arm for a little bit of that twist with it. release that down. Now we're gonna stretch that inner thigh we did, so come out of that position. We are gonna take it up to standing into a wide straddle. You have the option of staying on the floor and doing butterfly position, anything else that you would rather do for that adductor stretch, but I'm gonna take it up wide. You can side lunge from here, keeping that back really nice and straight, and if you feel a stretch there, you're just gonna stay. If you can take it deeper, your hands are gonna come to the floor and lunge from there, and then you can also start really dropping it down. Now, if you can keep dropping it farther, I do want you to keep your foot on the floor. I don't want you to roll those hips open and go kneecap up to the ceiling just yet, okay? So keep that foot in contact. Now, if you want to add some hamstring with it, I want you to go kneecap up, drop through those hips a little bit more, and see if you can sink into that. And that's a pretty intense stretch, so please don't do it if it's not available for your body, okay? Bringing yourself around and over to that other side. So again, I can be up here into a side lunge and feel a stretch and stay. You can go hands to the floor, drop it a little bit wider, or drop it really far down, but keeping, again, that foot in contact with that floor. I don't want you to roll it open just yet. Now you can drop those hips a little more, rolling that hip open, kneecap towards the ceiling, dropping down, getting a little more hamstring with that adductor. And release that. Now I'm going to walk my feet in underneath my hips and take a deep breath. And fold in half, exhale, let your trunk dangle. And head and neck be heavy. Soften your knees, roll it all the way up. Inhale on your way up. Exhale, one more time, inhale. And exhale. Stretch anything else that you feel like you need to today, and we are done. Thank you so much for working out with me. Enjoy the rest of your day.